Hey everyone, so I just got up and washed my face and stuff, and I decided that I'm not going to go to class today because I have a lot of work to do at home for various things, so I'm just not going to go to class. So that's college life. But I actually found the Sears Wish Book for this year. Basically, I can't hold things. The Sears Wish Book. I don't see why a lot of people don't like Sears. I guess a lot of people from my generation don't like Sears because they think it's I don't know, a weird store or whatever. Or at least where I live, nobody shops at Sears. But I love Sears. There's so many interesting things in there that you can't buy other places. And I bought actually a lot of my Christmas gifts for this year in there. Because you can get so many different things from one place. You can buy everything from, Clinique and Estee Lauder makeup to jackets and stuff, to games for kids, to jewelry. You can buy so many different things. I wouldn't recommend their jewelry, but you can buy it. But yeah, I don't see why a lot more people don't like Sears. That's just, I find that really interesting. Right now I'm just watching Polina's daily vlogs, which I love her. I love her and Brie Loves Beauty. Their daily vlogs are just awesome. I love them. I will see you guys tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow. I will see you guys later, because I'm obviously not going to do tomorrow. And do you see what's on my fucking TV? This is Babar. I used to watch this when I was a kid. My sister ended up putting it on, and I don't know. I can't find the remote, so I'm I don't really want to get up to find the remote. I kind of want to just watch my YouTube. But yeah, Babar's on, but it's a weird new animated Babar. It's the same thing with frickin' Franklin. They fucked up Franklin. How can you fuck up Franklin? They completely over-animated them, and now it just looks weird. When I was growing up, they were all, animated sketches, and now they're, 3D animation, and it looks weird. It does. So, personally, I think it's... Personally, with TV shows, kids' TV shows especially, I think if it's broken, if it's not broken, don't fix it kind of thing. But you never know. So, I will go now, and I will see you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, so I'm actually in the middle of a huge dilemma right now. What is going on with my phone? Oh, okay, there's just something on it. I'm in the middle of a huge dilemma because right now I really want some veggie chips, but I'm not sure if I actually want to go outside because, guys, look how it looks outside right now. Did you see that? That looks cold and wet and dark and dreary, and I don't want to go out there. So, and it's almost 12 o'clock, and that's what it looks like. So, ow! I just hurt my foot. So I have a real dilemma because I really want veggie chips, but I don't want to go outside. I guess I could always just put on a lot of clothes. Ugh. Trying to sit on my couch. Okay. And yes, this is the exact clothes I wore to the gym yesterday because I'm a lazy bum and I didn't feel like changing before going to bed. Basically how that works. Is my toe bleeding? That actually really hurt, guys. Oh, look at my little cat and dog. That little blackhead was my dog, and then my little white one was my cat. They're just chilling by my laptop, and yes, I'm watching Brie Loves Vlogs. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do with my life, because I really want veggie chips. So I think I might just walk to the Mac store, and then if they don't have any, then it's meant to be, and then I'm gonna just come home and accept the fact that I'm not supposed to have veggie chips today. So I'm gonna go fix my hair, and I'm gonna go put on some 4 layers more of clothes, and then I will see you guys outside. Hey, so I'm currently on the way to the store, and yes, I'm wearing a hoodie, a t-shirt, a tank top, a jacket, and gloves, and it's still cold. Okay, so everyone down in the States, so I know Twitter is not the best place to find Canada's or the United States' greatest intellects, but there are still people on there. There are still people being stupid, so of course I still need to talk about it. So basically what's happened is on Twitter, it's not a huge thing, on Twitter, like every single time I mention how cold it is, everyone on Twitter is like, oh my god, like it can't be that cold there yet, like you're totally over exaggerating. Like down here in like southern Florida, it's like plus 100, so obviously it can't be that cold there. Okay, one, have you ever been to northern Canada? Have you ever been to Canada in general? Have you even been to northern United States? Because obviously, do you not know what fall time is? Do you not know that it gets cold in the fall? Second of all, I live in northern Alberta, which is one of the coldest places. Well, Alberta in general is one of the worst places in Canada to live for temperature extremes. It will get to plus 35 in the summer and minus 45 in the winter. That's just kind of how it goes. So by the time October rolls around, especially after Thanksgiving, like closer to Halloween, we're usually expecting snow. Like basically every year around Halloween, it starts to snow already. So the fact that I'm rolling out in like a jacket and gloves does not surprise me in the least. But the fact is, it is in fact -2 today. And I need a hood, even though I'm gonna look like a man. Okay, man time it is. Well, this looks fucking ridiculous because of the wind blowing, but whatever. So basically, yes, it can be -3 this early in the year. You just have to come to northern Canada and you will definitely find that out. Oh, so cold. No, I hate days like today. I hate Canada for these days in general, because down in California or down in, you know, Tennessee or even like North Dakota, you're not gonna see this shit until like at least the end of November. Like, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. You're not, nobody's singing that song in Canada. You know why? Because you can guarantee it. There is guaranteed a white Christmas. There is guaranteed 6 feet of snow by Christmas. So nobody's singing that fucking song. Because I'm not wishing for a white Christmas. I'm wishing for an ivory Christmas. I'm wishing for a partially green Christmas. That is what I am wishing for, my friends. I'm wishing for, you know, half a foot of snow on the ground, freshly there from like 2 weeks ago. That's what I'm wishing for. Like, I love snow. I love cold weather because you can actually go outside and you can just bundle up. But nobody loves shoveling snow. And when it gets to a ridiculous point with me, like once it gets to like 6 feet of snow, like I remember days as a kid, like snow days when I was a kid, like snow days down in the States, it's like 2 feet of snow. Oh my god, we need to close everything. Like nothing can open anymore because there's 2 feet of snow on the ground. I remember snow days when I was a kid, like not here. I didn't grow up here. If you guys have been following me for a long time, I didn't grow up here. I grew up on the other side of the country, but still. Like snow days when I was a kid, my dad actually had to dig himself out of the house to go to work because our front door was completely filled up with snow. Like, it's a completely different concept. Here, like where I'm currently living to, the high schools, elementary schools, none of them close because of snow. Because if you closed because of snow, you'd be closed from frickin' October up until April. I remember a few years ago, it was snowing during June final exams. Like, this is Canada, guys. So, just saying to the people on Twitter who don't think that it can be this cold, it can. I'm basically living in the Arctic, and this is what I get for it. Okay, I will see you guys later because my ear's about to get frostbite. Okay, bye. So basically the moral of the story is, don't go to your local convenience store trying to find vegetable chips because you're not going to find any. So basically, random loud drop. Basically, moral of the story, I didn't find any vegetable chips or veggie straws or any of the chips I like, vegetable wise. Basically just healthier versions of chips. So I ended up getting some things called potato thins. They looked relatively good in ingredients and calories and fats and that kind of thing. So I was like, might as well go home and try them, see how I like them. Because it's not like I would just, it would be pointless to go all the way down to the store and come back with nothing, especially after suffering through the cold to get there. I really need to go buy a winter jacket. I have a winter jacket and a fall jacket, but both of them are like more dress jackets, mostly because I have a professional job, so it's normal to have a dress jacket. And I have a sporty fall jacket. I just don't have a sporty winter jacket, which I'm really trying to get into skiing this year. Because, of course, I live in Canada, so I can go skiing. I'm really trying to get into skiing, so I thought it might be a nice idea to get a more snowboarding appropriate / winter sport jacket / something that will keep me fucking warm. Hey everyone. So, by the way, these were amazing. Anyway, I just wanted to update that I basically looked like a homeless marshmallow going down to the store. And a lot of people were staring at me. They were like, what is she doing? What is she wearing? She like, it was mad. It was bad. Because a lot of people in Canada can't dress well. Well, actually, a lot of people in Canada. We're the second worst dressed country in the world. And so it's not just me. So I feel like I'm not that out of place if I simply dress bad for one day. It's a really comforting thing, because when it's cold outside, you don't want to dress well. You want to dress like shit. And that's just how it works. Hey everyone. So if you can hear a buzzing noise or like, hear some wind in the mic, I'm sorry, it's just really warm in here, so I put on my fan. I know I look like a bag of shit today. And basically I needed, I ended up taking today off to kind of recover from yesterday, because yesterday was just such a taxing day for me, both emotionally, physically, everything. It was just so hard. It was a hard, bad day, and I just needed today to kind of recover. And the thing is, like, a lot of people ask me, because they know, like, have had some stuff in my past that a lot of people wouldn't have been able to get over by themselves. And a lot of times people will ask me and they're like, hey, like, I heard you got through what I'm trying to get through now. Like, how, like, even now, how do you deal with, like, bad things that happen or, like, anything like that? And my only explanation for you is that it doesn't get easier. That every single time that you have a horrible, horrible day, it's just as easy to curl up in bed for the next week and, you know, not do anything. But the thing that gets me back up and at 'em, like, sometimes I will need to just take a personal day and just sort out my fucking life. But that's normal for everyone. But, sometimes, like, if I'm just really having a lot of consecutive bad days like I have had recently, and I'm just like, how the hell do I even organize my life? How do I even get back to normal? What I really like doing is really focusing all my time, my energy, my money, everything into my dreams, what I want, where I want to be, where I'm going to be, and how I'm going to get there. And, like, I know it's hard, but you guys will get through this, just like I did, just like dozens and hundreds and thousands of people have before you. You will get through this. And just focus on what you want, and where you're going to be, and what you're going to do about it. Yeah, and I'm wearing my nerd glasses, ha ha ha. I know I look like a state, just leave it. So, just focus on that, you know, focus everything you have into what you're going to do, and plan for it as much as possible. You know, if you want to move to New York, you do that. If you want to move to LA, figure out a way to plan it, and spend your whole day, just spend one whole day, or, you know, a whole hour, or however much time you have, just thinking about what it'll be like to be there. And thinking about what it'll be like when you finally get that dream job, or you finally get your degree, or, you know, you finally get to Los Angeles or New York or wherever you're trying to go. Just spend time envisioning that. Spend time planning it out. Spend time making notes and researching. And, you know, it's not going to be easy, and accept that, but take it all in stride. You know, I have a lot of plans for my future. And every time that something really gets me down, you know, I will spend all day on Google, and, you know, I'll be looking at websites, like especially for trips I want to go on, I'll sit there on not a Word document, a Google Office Docs document, and just go through and I'll plan everything. I'll plan the whole trip, and I'll research everything from plane tickets to dates to extracurricular activities to what I'm going to want to do while I'm there, and how much hotel's going to be, and where I'm going to want to stay, and what I'm going to want to go to, and what's going to be the most convenient spot to fly into, and where it's the most going to be what's going to be the most convenient spot to stay, and just I end up planning out everything, and then by the time that I'm actually ready to purchase my tickets, all I have to do is book my tickets and go. Like, it's not, I don't know. That's just what I like spending my days off doing, or my personal days doing, because it really focuses me back on why I'm doing everything that I'm doing, and why I'm pushing through these hard days, and why I'm not just giving it all up to go home and cry in bed. And really, that's the only thing that can motivate you, is yourself, and the fear of not succeeding, and the fact that you can do it, and you know you can do it, and going back from where you are now is frightening. And that's really what you have to do to push yourself, as hard as it may seem sometimes, is you have to think, how disappointed and frightened and stressed would I be if I just went back to where I started? That's what you have to think about, and that's what you have to push you. And sometimes you just need to take days and hours, as hard as it might seem, because I know that I have a huge schedule, and I have a really busy schedule all the time. I never have a spare moment to myself. And sometimes you just have to make it. You know, you have to tell work, you know, I'm not saying you should take off time from work, but like, I stay home from classes on days that I don't have to work, and I just really need some me time. I'll just stay home from classes that day, email my teachers, just shoot your teachers an email, be like, yo, I'm home today, can you send me the work? Or if you have a friend in that class, you know, get her to bring the homework for you, or the work for you, or email it to you, or text it to you. And, you know, it's so comforting, and it really centers you back to what you're doing this for. And if you don't take those days, then you're just going to be a hot mess, and you're going to end up failing and crumpling into a ball of stress, and you don't want that. So from this hot mess to your hopefully not so hot mess, I'm wishing you guys good night, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow, hopefully to be much more of a productive day. Actually, I know it will be much more of a productive day. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.